So as you can see, written there, bug ring, coming into lottery chicane as I call it. Yeah, you got to ride the curves big time as he's discovering it's tricky, but you got to do it. So Grandad come up to lottery chicane. How's he going to handle it? Spin, commentator's curse. So as you can see, written there, bug ring, coming into lottery chicane as I call it. Yeah, you got to ride the curves big time as he's discovering it's tricky, but you got to do it. So Grandad come up to lottery chicane. How's he going to handle it? Spin, commentator's curse. So as you can see, written there, bug ring, coming into lottery chicane as I call it. Yeah, you got to ride the curves big time as he's discovering it's tricky, but you got to do it. So Grandad come up to lottery chicane. How's he going to handle it? Spin, commentator's curse. So as you can see written there, big ring, coming into lottery chicane as I call it. Yeah, you got to ride the curves big time as he's discovering it's tricky, but you got to do it. So Grandad come up to lottery chicane. How's he going to handle it? Spin, commentator's curse. So as you can see written there, big ring, coming into lottery chicane as I call it. Yeah, you got to ride the curves big time as he's discovering it's tricky, but you got to do it. So Grandad come up to lottery chicane. How's he going to handle it? Spin, commentator's curse. So as you can see written there, big ring, coming into lottery chicane as I call it. Yeah, you got to ride the curves big time as he's discovering it's tricky, but you got to do it. So Grandad come up to lottery chicane. How's he going to handle it? Spin, commentator's curse. So as you can see written there, bug ring, coming into lottery chicane as I call it. Yeah, you got to ride the curves big time as he's discovering it's tricky, but you got to do it. So Grandad come up to lottery chicane. How's he going to handle it? Spin, commentator's curse. So as you can see written there, bug ring, coming into lottery chicane as I call it. Yeah, you got to ride the curves big time as he's discovering it's tricky, but you got to do it. So Grandad come up to lottery chicane. How's he going to handle it? Spin, commentator's curse. So as you can see written there, bug ring, coming into lottery chicane as I call it. Yeah, you got to ride the curves big time as he's discovering it's tricky, but you got to do it. So Grandad come up to lottery chicane. How's he going to handle it? Spin, commentator's curse. So as you can see written there, big ring, coming into lottery chicane as I call it. Yeah, you got to ride the curves big time as he's discovering it's tricky, but you got to do it. So Grandad come up to lottery chicane. How's he going to handle it? Spin, commentator's curse. So as you can see written there, big ring, coming into lottery chicane as I call it. Yeah, you got to ride the curves big time as he's discovering it's tricky, but you got to do it. So Grandad come up to lottery chicane. How's he going to handle it? Spin, commentator's curse. So as you can see written there, big ring, coming into lottery chicane as I call it. Yeah, you got to ride the curves big time as he's discovering it's tricky, but you got to do it. So Grandad come up to lottery chicane. How's he going to handle it? Spin, commentator's curse. So as you can see, a big ring coming into lottery chicane, as I call it. Yeah, you got to ride the curves big time, as he's discovering it's tricky, but you got to do it. So Grandad come up to lottery chicane. How's he going to handle it? Spin, commentator's curse. So as you can see, a big ring coming into lottery chicane, as I call it. Yeah, you got to ride the curves big time, as he's discovering it's tricky, but you got to do it. So Grandad come up to lottery chicane. How's he going to handle it? Spin, commentator's curse. So as you can see, a big ring coming into lottery chicane, as I call it. Yeah, you got to ride the curves big time, as he's discovering it's tricky, but you got to do it. So Grandad come up to lottery chicane. How's he going to handle it? Spin, commentator's curse. So as you can see, Rittenberg ring coming into lottery chicane, as I call it. Yeah, you got to ride the curves big time, as he's discovering. It's tricky, but you got to do it. So Grandad come up to lottery chicane. How's he going to handle it? Yep, that was definitely worth doing. So sound check on this bit, and a bit of noise there and there and there and there. Good evening, people. Welcome to the final round of Midge Makes Super Series Season 2 of the Sprint and Endurance Championships. So they're going around in the Gran Turismo S. Okay, that's the endurance car, big power car, but they'll be switching over to the little DS3, I think it is, for the sprint. So to quickly run down, as I do, championship positions. So we got who's in the room. Yeah, we've got Kayla, who's leading on 311 points. We've got Artful Dodger, who isn't in the, oh, he is. Yeah, he's second on 290. Got Scary Biker on 286. He's in. We got Chris on fourth on 247. Nana fifth, 213. She's there as host. Ricky is next, 183. He's in. Teflon at 7th, 173. I saw him. There he is. Summerus absent. Sort of been guest driver Johnny. Did I see him in that? Oh, Johnny's in. He's on 9th and 47. And Zoe, don't see her in yet. If she will. Okay, so there's possibly 2 missing from that at the moment. I haven't seen anything in the Discord about any particular issues. I can pop out and have a look, actually. No, okay. So no will be the answer. Alright, so, I was about to say, is the room about to be changed for the little Citroen? And it is. So it's 5-minute sprint in reverse championship order. Tyre wear and fuel wear is off. All set options allowed. Soft tyres. 346 brake, 955 kilos. Can do whatever you like to that car, so long as it is 346 brake and 955 kilos. Anything else goes, so that'll be all body kits, wide body, any power options and mods you like. So I don't know if we're going to get a couple more in, but we'll have a look, see what they're doing. I can press this now, I keep forgetting this option's available. So you can see the PP's a bit different on some of these. Usually the higher PP means it's probably more of an understeer. Higher PP is a more oversteery, pointy car. Lower PP tends to be the car setup more set up more safe, but not necessarily. Scary's down 1 bhp in power, so they'll have a different setup to most people. Anyway, let's see what we can see on this. So I've got to get Kale again round then. Oh, he's going in a livery for once. Sooner or later, Perrier water one. Okay. Although he's not on a lap, so let's have a look at Scary. See what he's up to. So Brands Hatch as it was yesterday in the Racing Rivals series. Oh, no one's going to do a lap. Artful Dodger. He's doing a lap. He's got loads of rear camber on that car, hasn't he? And front camber as well. It's okay as long as the car rolls to use it. So Gear Kayla's. No, yeah, it must be an auto drive. It doesn't look like it though. So the biggest difference, as I usually like to find out, is in the rev counter and how much boost they're running, turbo boost they're running, and when it cuts in. So you can see Dodge's car is revving to a bit over 8,000 RPM. Just looking, Chris or even Teflon, look, is only revving to 7.5. But he's probably running more boost, so he's getting nearly half a bar. Dodger, I'm guessing, is quite a bit down on that, so Dodger's car's more peaky. Higher revving, less torque, more power probably. Makes for different cars, different sort of racing, different advantages. Oh, we've got someone doing spectator. I like looking at spectator. Oh no, it's not, it's Chris who'd spun. I still want that option to sit in the stand somewhere. So I think we're probably just waiting for people to join. No, it's not half 8 yet. 3 minutes. So Dodger set on 31. I've got no idea if that's a good lap or not. So look at Scary following Johnny, which practice battle into Hawthorns. He's not got the pace to go round unless Johnny lets him go. Sort of bit of lag. Seems like a delay on the changing gear in that car. Oh, this is flappy paddle. Oh, it's not, it's on a gear stick. Manual, okay. Different views, different clues. Yeah, I seem to remember Zoe was struggling to get all the mods as required. The last race I looked at. So, a few more lap times coming in. Does look like Dodger's practice pace is pretty good. Sounds like he's also going faster as well from what I'm hearing on the bongs. He is. But quite a lot. Oh. And that'll do for him. Yeah, back to pits. So how much of these essential curb ridings is Chris doing? Well, he's gone deep there. Yeah, need more of that outside curb, but hey, he's messed the corner up. Yeah, could be using more of the track. And actually, believe it or not, a lot more of the track. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm just going to make sure. Yeah, I can do that. Half 8 bang on. It's a reverse championship order, so yeah, Johnny, even though guest driver, kind of. Hang on, Nana's not in. How she managed to start the race and not include herself? How did you do that? This will be an aborted start. See when it aborts. Practice start then. All going with no. That's myself going with traction control start. Scary, hasn't? Dodger's had a good one. So you want to into the lead. Into the lead on that one. So we'll pretend it's going to go. I'm sure it's going to be abandoned, but don't know. Anyway, so Dodger is leading that out. That's a cracking start. Where was he on the grid? About 6 or something. But Chris is having a shove down the inside. Oh, it's a touring car. Oh, right. Oh, okay. So it's not Nano's there, it's someone else. But okay. So it is going to be full race. Fair enough. Well, Chris is just taking the lead after a nice touring car push to pass, rubbing his way through, and it's all kicking off there. That's a good angle to see that from. Chris goes round. That's unfortunate. All got a bit tight there, and Johnny Tattoo clipping the grass, and the cameraman's lost him. I need to get my keyboard connected, and I didn't do that last time. Oh, everyone's sort of clipping the grass. Scary's got a massive lead though. And Teflon now finds himself second. Well, that'll do. Yeah, it's better. Keyboard on. Bit too late to see all that again though. I'll have to watch the stream back. So Caleb finds himself now up to second. Dodger's still in there. Ricky's still in there. Not very. Oh, he's going to shove his way down and take 2 in one go. Well, that's it. That was nicely done. Oh, they're still going to fight. Come on, cameraman, keep up with it. And Dodger's going to retake. Ding dong battle stuff. Meanwhile, Scary and now Gear Kayla have gone, whilst the others continue to fight. And Chris side by side with Teflon there as well. And it's not over yet. Into Hawthorns. Can Dodger escape this lot, or are they going to keep sending him on corners? Well, he might have run out a little bit too wide there. Is he going to get away with the penalty? I think he is. And Ricky runs out of road. It's going to leave Teflon the ability to have a go at him, because he's going to have no grip. Sure enough, he hasn't. Nope. So Scary sets fastest lap, but yeah, so 130 can't be right. Oh yeah, 138 can't be right, and it isn't. So nice lead. Oh, Chris and Dodger have gone off again. And Ricky is going to get his way back through. These lot are messing around. It's almost like only mates at Dodgems at the fair. So it looks like it's almost going to be resolved there, though. So 3 minutes 50 should be 4 laps then, won't it? Yeah, first three look settled. Not a huge toe, but then he could be running more downforce, Teflon. He could be not running as much straight line speed or power or torque, and all the various configurations they can have. Yeah, it's good scrappy stuff to start off with, but I think it's all just strung out now, and barring mistakes, they're probably going to finish in this order. So Scary gets another lap in. Caleb will get another lap in. Dodger will get another lap in. So will Johnny and Teflon. So it might only be Ricky and Teflon. So will Chris make it over the line? He will, even though it had gone past 5 minutes. It's funny how that works in GT7. Oh, Scary just needs to keep it safe. Gear Kayla thinking about how big his lead is in the championship. Where are we? Standings. On one. Yeah, 21 points over Dodger. So that'll be 22. I mean, disconnect. Don't really have retirements in GT7. Scary Biker definitely has a pace in his car, though. I saw 29s in practice, I think. Yep. Kit Kayla had a penalty on that lap. And Dodger comes in third. Oh, just steals fastest lap off Scary Biker right at the end. That was useful. So keep that gap the same then to Kit Kayla. Teflon, Ricky, with Chris and Johnny. How close was that fastest lap difference, was it? 695, 618. The Scary wins out, and he is fairly down in the championship. He's in third, but it's actually kind of gone in a way which has closed it up slightly, I think, but only a small amount. Anyway, Scary wins. Kayla, Dodger, Teflon, Ricky, Chris and Johnny. So already, I think, yep, the lobby has changed, so we're now exactly the same at 10 minutes. Right, so it's Bobby's granddad who will be racing on Nana's account, fair enough, but not is the case. Yeah, Zoe and Summerus were the other two missing. Alright, okay. Oh, just make sure no ads are going to run. Yeah. Snooze. Get off straight away. Just need, I think, maybe comfort brakes. Everyone's in. Again, it's in reverse championship order, or reverse championship order as it was at the start of the round. Put some lapping. Feels like Scary had good pace around Brands Hatch. Oh, you're kind of going straight on because we've gone to this. Anyone running? Yeah, we've got Teflon and Nos, but I don't think he was using it. Let's have a look. Second on the grid. Lights are on. Oh, the jump start from, I think it's Scary Biker. So he will be last into turn 1. Meanwhile, Ricky is having a look down the inside, but not quite. He's backed out. Teflon second, Ricky third. And Dodger is also looking down the inside. They're going to Druids. And they're both going either side of Teflon. You probably wonder what the hell's going on there. Ricky's going to fight him. No, it's all levelling out. Scary has got himself up to second, despite that jump start. So Johnny holds the lead in front of Dodger, who is right up behind him. And going for the move down the outside. Does he have the straight line speed is the question. Looks like he does. And meanwhile, it's looking almost 4 abreast, going into Hawthorns. Oh, Ricky's had a nudge. He always gets a nudge and goes off. And Teflon going down the inside of Johnny Tattoo. He's going to get swamped, I think. Yeah, they're all going past him. So where did he end up there? Down in 6th. Meanwhile, Dodger, 2-second lead. But Scary, who may well be able to lap about a second quicker from what I saw. You know, it has several laps. There's a bit of side-by-side stuff as well. Contact. What's he going to have? 8 laps? Not 6 laps. To do something about that. But Kayla is right on him though. And Chris down the inside at Druids. Looks like he's got his braking right. There's no one right past him. There should be a good view. This will be the view that Gear Kayla has on VR. Past his sectors, but it's lap 2. And everyone will be getting that. So it's a big going in pairs, I think, yeah. So we've got leader, this pair, these 2, even 3. Looks like Ricky's catching them slightly. Spoke too soon, of course, commentator's curse. And it's going to be Johnny who's going to resume that chasing them down bit. So Kayla is completely going with Scary here, and that gap has not come down, has it? So now Scary is... Oh, don't go on the dirt. He struggled to get it out. He's still on it, he's still in it, he's still in it. Yeah, that's what happens, don't touch that dirt. Sucks you right off the track. If you're lucky. If you're unlucky, it's a huge spin, and then you're miles off the track. So... Dodger has got into 29, so he didn't do that in practice, but that's all I saw of it. And then Gear Kayla half a second up on that. So, scrap for the lead is not over. It looks very pointy, this car. Going into some of these corners. Yeah, it's still holding. In fact, it's extending his lead slightly, if anything. Much better race in this one than he did in the first sprint race. So these two are the closest on the track. What kind of time is Dodger going to be doing here? So that gap has come down by maybe a tenth. They're all set in similar lap times. Kana had half a second up in his first sector. Is that just the way his car's set up? That'll be half a second up again. Yeah. I wonder if that's just an interesting setup he's got there. But that gap has come down by a couple of tenths just in that section of the track alone. Hit Chris sliding out at the Graham Mill bend, and Gricky's having a look. Cameraman lost sight of it. Nothing doing though, so I think Scary is going back on the attack. He's still got 4 laps, so I think this is going to ebb and flow a little bit. I think he'll get back up with Gear Kayla though. Judging by race 1 he could. So again, the purple sector's popping up all over the place. Now we've had ads running as well, marvellous. So Dodger comes through and his lead has increased. And that's the fastest lap. But Scary does beat it. So Gear Kayla, I was about to say, won't know that because he's in VR and won't have a clue about other people, something as basic as who set the fastest lap. But it won't matter because he's run wide and Scary's gone through. I don't think he's gonna. So you've got to see the gaps. 3.3. He needs to do more than 0.3 of a second quicker a lap, using all of the track as well. Bristow the same. We've got Johnny in the pits on a call. Down to 6. Yeah, that gap's gone up this lap. So is Dodger on a fast lap? Well, he's going faster than he's gone before. The good thing about brands is you get loads of sector times. Ooh, it was close. Still can't get that fastest lap back though. Not such a good lap from Scary Biker. Was it really that time? It was. And Gear Kayla, of course, lost 5 seconds by running on that bit of dirt. That's how much it costs you. It's one of the general mistake penalties. It's about 5 seconds. So we're going to get one more lap, aren't we? Remains to be seen if it's 2. Totally different lines between these two going through. Even Chris is getting fast sectors at certain points in the track. Oh, it doesn't know where to go there. I don't think Teflon really knew where he was going to go either. Is he going to have a duck down the inside? Had a look, got a nose in it. Can he go wide? He's going to take the most curve through Westfield. Both about the same. Nicely done. Teflon keeping a bit tighter into McLean's. Up the curb. Oh, keep off the grass. Just about. Is Chris going to have a look in Sterling's? He looks only. battle continues. So has Dodger put in a really bad lap? He has. I wonder if that's a penalty. 9.8, so this will be the last lap then. 40 seconds to go. So I'm sure Scary's going to try having a go at closing that down, but he might get himself in slipstream range. Who knows? He needs Dodger to get a penalty somewhere, which is easily done at Brands, and he's taken 3/10 out of him there. He's not quite in the slipstream at the most slipstreamy part of the track. These two are still at it, aren't they? Oh, Chris runs wide, clips the barrier. That's probably resolved that one. Yeah, Gatskone's just sort of got a slipstream now, but there's nowhere to overtake really. You'd have to get so close. You'd have to have a brilliant run out of Sterling's. That's all he can do. I'm sure Dodger is probably just trying to play it safe, and actually got a better exit out of Sterling's anyway. So Dodger wins second sprint. Scary, good effort. Fastest lap at the end, 29.0. Fastest laps coming in from Gear Kayla. Chris did win that race, long battle with Teflon. Sure they're both like that. And Ricky goes over the line backwards. Yeah, that was good. Scary could have been doing 29.0s earlier on in that race. It might have been a different result. What are we waiting for? Oh, because Ricky's in the pits. Sorry, Johnny's in the pits. And yeah, he needs to pit out, and he's probably just been told. Otherwise we'll be waiting hours. So, sprint race done. Artful Dodger wins. Scary, good effort. Second. Gig Kayla third. Costly run into the dirt. Could have been up there as well. Chris and Teflon had a good old battle. Fourth and fifth. Ricky sixth. Johnny had some issue. That was that. So now they switch over to the 30-minute endurance race, which is in that Maserati Gran Turismo thing. Totally different car, totally different power, totally different weight, totally different drivetrain. And I'll wait for the lobby to change, wait for someone to go out, and I can do my comfort break stuff. So we'll look at that 30 minutes. Full setup. Fuel and tyre wear on. 647 brake, 1281 kilos. Mediums and softs. Okay. I wonder if this might be a two-stopper like it was yesterday. Yeah, because I wonder if you can get how far you can get on the softs on this car on this track. But anyway, again, they can do anything like on setup, so I'm just going to pick a victim. Watch Johnny go round while I do my stuff. Right, we'll be back. What's going down? Johnny has done quite a few laps on those softs then, hasn't he? Into lap 6, so that'll be about 9.5, 10, come up 10 minutes. Doable. Alright, get that done. Oh, and check some times out and stuff. Let's just get on that. To get Caleb setting the pace. What tyres is he on? Softs as well. Scary, not far behind. On mediums. But did he set that time on mediums? Difficult to tell. If he did, that's looking good for him. But then it could be that Kayla is looking at a kind of lap technique or style which will look after those tyres. We might want to try and string them out, do one stop, or is someone going to do two? Dodger is on lap 3, just finishing lap 3 of those softs. Better just go what else is going on? Johnny on softs as well. That front's taking the beating. And his car balance it. And it looks the scuff on that outside corner. And Teflon running round on softs as well. Lap 4. So looks like there's a fair difference in tyre wear now. I've got an inside shot. Might Find out what the outside temperature is. 22 degrees, so it's a warm summer's day. And some toy around the track. Scary doing his thing of sliding around. Oh yeah, here we go. So, any NOS runners? So, this, hang on, this is supposed to be the grid order of the last sprint race. We got it in reverse. Could be an aborted start, yeah, if you just stayed on the line. I think they all know it. Practice start. Practice spin. Practice getting out the gravel. Try again. So they're all in. So it should be sprint race finishing order. So Scary, yeah, it needs to be adjusted. Scary should be on pole. Let's have a look at some of this, see what's happening. But power, 5 brake horsepower down. Does he know? That's kind of like oil change territory, that. Lowest PP is Teflon. Highest is Gear. So that's probably safest setup, most tricky setup. It's normally how that goes. So there's Nana, aka Grandad, gonna have a race. Well, that's done. He's jiggling around that grid. I'm just waiting for that. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, Dodger won that race, didn't he, in the last sprint? Yeah, that looks about right to me. It looks more like it. So I think Gear basically he needs to disconnect, I think, not to win the championship. His results in the sprints have been good enough. So try that again. Looks like Grandad is in it. He might have a good view of this as well, actually. It's going like that. See everyone pull off the line. Alright, oh, Teflon's creeping. That'll be a false start. And Johnny's seen it and gone straight past. Yep. Chris down the inside of Scary. Johnny's going down the inside of Ricky. And has kept that, so Johnny's had a good start at it. From up the field. With full traction control going mad on that car. Teflon and yeah, okay. So Dodger, Scary and Gear all together. Johnny and Chris there. As I said, Teflon was recovering from his false start. So we got softs, mediums, softs, mediums. Good split of strategies. Chris having a look at Johnny, but probably all he can do is follow if he's on the slower tyres. It's Ricky on mediums, softs for Grandad stroke Nana. You, Grandad strokes Nana. And Dodger is now under quite a bit of pressure from Scary. So these three, and in fact Scary now, there's a pressure from Gear Kayla, who's having a look down the inside of Clearways, Clark's stroke Clearways. But these big power cars, easy to make a mistake, and should be a bit easier to make a move, but not there. Oh, Scary went in deep. So he's really struggling on those mediums. In fact, Gear Kayla needs to get past him here, doesn't he? Because if he knows what tyres he's on, he's looking around, because Scary will hold him up, but he's not losing a massive amount of time to Dodger on those medium tyres. It's trouble with Brands though. It's probably the most difficult track in the game to overtake on. You've really got to engineer it well. Everyone going wide on that part of the track. Oh, in fact, Scary's gone off completely and going round. He doesn't normally do that. He usually gets back end right round. Oh, that's ruined his strategy. Getting out of the way. That's going to be the wrong button. There should have been the other one for a longer replay. Oh, he's just too much dirt. Oh, I think he clipped the barrier actually. That just send him round and round and round and round and round. So now it's Dodger versus Gear Kayla in. It's probably going to be a straight fight. But was it me, or does it look like Dodger does have slightly more tyre wear appearing? Johnny's looking pretty good in third actually. And he's only half a second off these guys. So we've got all the soft runners. So Chris is the highest of the medium runners. Scary's now down in sixth. Nana stroke Grandad. Dodgy, whichever way around you say that, is out for the Sunday drive now. Gear Kayla has caught right up with Dodger here, so Dodger must have made a mistake somewhere. And the tyre wear difference is starting to look apparent. How long can Dodger hold off Gear Kayla? We wonder. So fairly even exits. Oh, can he get a cut on the inside? Oh, I thought Dodger was going to defend that. Can he go side by side in Druids? It's a bit laggy and jerky, but they managed to go side by side. Can Gear Kayla cut back to the inside? Oh, not quite. Couldn't quite get the power. He's got a nose. This would be a better view, really. So he had a nose, but that was all. Wasn't quite enough. Scary looks like he's catching Teflon, so they'll be doing battle shortly. Again, having a look down in Hawthorns, but. So if you're only going to look, you got to hope the other guy just submits way more than he has to. You don't have to submit that much. You've got to try and get some cutbacks and get half a car or a nose alongside, compromise the line. Like here, force him to go tight into clearways. Might be able to get a better run, so you get better drive through the corner, get on the inside, which he has done exactly that. That's nicely done. That's how you got to do it. That's how you got to do it at Brands Hatch. So he just had enough of a car. Well, actually, he didn't, but it looked like he did, to force Dodger tight, and then he could get the better drive, better run, better corner speed and better drive on the exit. Go up the inside, and I assume he's still there. He is. And Dodger's got a lot more tyre wear now on that right front. That's clearly visible. There's Johnny getting on. He's looking pretty safe in third. Scary has dealt with Teflon and is now after Chris, both on the mediums. Chris with more wear on his tyres. Scary, as usual, used a lot more fuel. Teflon, is it on weak ABS? Is that what yellow means? Weak ABS. So Ricky cruising round. Oh, Nana. Oh, not Nana. Grandad has been off. The Druids. In fact, he's not a million miles away from being lapped here. No, he said he's feeling tired. So maybe that's what it is. Yeah, Dodger a little bit wider in Druids, isn't it? In fact, Johnny is looking in good shape here for a possible second place, because Dodger's right front. Well, he's going to make 8 minutes on this lap, 8.5. If he stays out another lap, he's definitely going to start losing time. I mean, he's lost a second on that lap to Giacala, and he's lost half a second, over half a second, to Johnny on the previous lap. So what's his gap? It's 3.9, 3.8. No, up to 4. Just depends on if Dodger is going to do 2-stop then. You can save a pit stop in this game, it's really worth doing, or he's staying out for another lap. So he's, what's his lap time going to be? It's another mid-26. Not such a good lap from Johnny that time though. If you can get, say, he needs to like take half a second out here and there. Let's see, Johnny's tyres are half gone. His fuel is looking pretty good. He could do one stop here, couldn't he? Scary. Oh, he's got his done, Chris. Okay, missed that. He's up to 4th. And he's so far ahead, I don't think that's even something that will be caught in a replay. And we'll go through the field. Oh, so gear count's come up to lap Grandad already. God, it's confusing, that is. That was wide, but I'm guessing it was Grandad getting out of the way. Where is he? Yeah, he must have been just getting out of the way. Oh, Giacala's in. That's earlier than I thought, and Dodger will like that, going in as well. Johnny has stayed out. He's going to lead the race. So Giacala had saved quite a bit. He was just doing splash and dash there out on the medium, so yeah, it looks like it's going to be a soft medium soft for Giacala. And Dodger has put on a full tank and comes out in the mediums and comes out behind Scary Biker, who is also on the mediums. So how long can Johnny stay out? If he's been paying attention, he needs to stay out. Well, if you can get out to half distance, that would be really good. Just don't make any mistakes. Commentator's curse. Oh, what's that? Oh, okay, it's That's a bit strange. He was being lapped. I was lapped again. I don't know. Yeah, I think he lapped and then unlapped himself in the pit stops and then was relapped and was just completely getting out of the way. Okay. So yeah, the gap, as you'd expect, is coming down. So is Johnny going to stay out another lap? I would if I was him. And he is. So this is interesting then. So Kayla's taken what, about a second out of him? Scary is going to do. Let's see, he's going to be in this lap then, judging by his fuel. And that's going to be, so that's 12 minutes, 13 and a half. At a 30-minute race. Not quite half distance. I don't know if Dodger, I think, well, the amount of fuel Dodger put on, he's intending, or might be trying to go to the end. But then he's revving it out, so maybe not. Long stint on the mediums, Gear K, the short fueled. So he doesn't want to run these mediums for very long at all, if he can help it then. Johnny's cruising round. So it's going to be about 13 minutes, 13 and a half by the time he comes out the pits, which is not bad. That's about a lap extra on the mediums that he can do on the softs, so he can do that on one stop. Unless, of course, he stays out an extra lap. So what's he doing? He's coming in. Okay. So I'm expecting that to be a stop for mediums and a full tank of fuel. Scary's going to be coming in. He is. And Dodger resumes second place. But because of that short pit stop and hardly any fuel, Dodger must be wondering, how the hell is Gear Kayla out that far ahead? Gear Kayla, being in VR, will have no idea. Absolutely no idea. All he knows is he's leading. What a crime. But the gap is going up, so if he's listening to the stream, which will give him infinitely more information than he'll be getting from Gran Turismo and Polyphony, as they snatch defeat from the jaws of victory when doing the VR. He may have a bit of a clue. So if I say the gap's around 11 seconds and he hears it, he'll be alright with that. Dodger will see that gap, as will Johnny. Ricky's the other one in VR. I think there's only two of them. Oh, who's running on the dirt there? Was that Chris? I saw a puff of dirt. See, on war mediums, we'll be stopping for fuel. Johnny's out in the mediums, but he hasn't put a full tank in. Maybe he doesn't need it. He must need it, surely. Interesting. Is he actually going to do a two-stop then and just do a really short stint on softs at the end? That's a bit strange. Yeah, the strategy there, or the possibility, just to make one stop. I don't know what the pit stop's worth. I thought he was running off there. Gear Kayla's not a good one to watch because he's short fueled. But, so that's a 10 second plus 3. So 20 second plus 3, so it's about 23 seconds of Dodger. It's about, well, yeah, because he's short. He got it. Wow, so I saved loads of time on that pit stop then. Johnny didn't do a full tank either, but he lost 20 seconds-ish. So Ken had a really good Saved 2 seconds on that. Plus his outlap was quicker. One of the reasons why his gap extended, and he's going faster as well, which he will do if he's on less fuel. Quarter of a tank. It's amazing how the strategies are panned out on these cars to, like, you know, you say Gran Turismo, you slow yourself down in order to try and save a pit stop, trying to avoid an extra pit stop, but it seems these cars are just a case of, no, even short fuel it. I like that. You need a car which is kind of plays different strategies in Gran Turismo. Anyway. So Dodger is losing time, don't they? Another lap for Gearkaler. And he does a 24.6. Dodger's going to come round. With 26.5. Quite a big difference. There's Johnny on the mediums. Was this an outlap? This is an outlap, isn't it? 28.0 on an outlap. Or was that? No, it wasn't an outlap. He stopped earlier, didn't he? So yeah, he's going to hemorrhage quite a lot of time. Some people can handle the mediums, some people not. He's got Scary's catching him up, and he's done a 23.6 fastest lap as well, which is way quicker, a full second quicker than anyone else. Shame he had that spin, and it wasn't a 5-second spin, it was a 10-second spin of not simple round and get going again, or going wide in the dirt and get going again. It was a spin, 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 spin. And you hate those, they cost so much extra time. So his counter steering assist he normally runs didn't save him that time, and that's about the first time I've seen him spin as well. I'm sure he probably has before, but the counter steering assist seems to really work for him. Because sometimes he's quite quick in these cars as well. All different kinds of cars. On pure pace. So it can't slow you down that much, the counter steer. Anyway, so Gearkaler's going to be pitting this lap then with that fuel, so he is on a 2-stop. Dodger won't make it to the end, it's got 10 minutes to go yet. And then, yeah, looking at Johnny being chased down by Scary Biker, who will be stopping again on those tyres as well. I'm just wondering if Johnny didn't put enough fuel in that car by accident. He was in a position there to do a 1-stop, I'm sure. So we got freshish mediums versus worn softs. That should be pretty even. Yeah, Gearkaler is in this lap. He'll be coming out of fuel to the end and softs. So Scary is going to fight and attempt to take the position, but he's not going to be left to go all the way around. It's still going to be side by side, so Johnny's going to fight this one, and so you should. Hate it when people don't fight. But he's submitted there though. Should always fight. It's all part of the fun. Right, so Dodger leads, but it's going to be temporary because Gearkaler is now fueled to the end on tyres. He's fueled for fastest laps as well, isn't he? So see if we can get that 23.6 back. So track the ambient temperatures dropped by 2 degrees. Was it 22 degrees earlier? The sun must be going down. So if he wants to get past Dodger now, this lap, if he wants to put a fastest lap in, he might be able to do him on the exit of Clearways. Oh, no, or even go down the inside. Dodger let him through. Oh, because he's going in the pits. That's why. So Kayla is going to get a clear run. He better say he's exiting the last corner and compromise a little bit. Scary has gone through in second. Johnny is up to third. And Dodger is coming out now on the softs. So he's got about... Oh, and into the dirt. Too much speed in turn one, easily done. I was about to say he's got about 5 laps, 6 laps, 5 laps, something like that, to retake that third place, which I'm sure is going to become second. So you've got Ricky and Chris, both unscheduled stops. Ricky doing a short stint. Comes out. Is he? He's behind Chris. He's on sus. Oh, right behind. Chris got 3-second penalty. That'd have been in on the way into the pits as well. Teflon's coming out in the pits on softs. So you find out what's going on with the lead. So Scary's going to be pitting this lap surely. See what sort of line he takes. Yes. So Johnny is going to be up into second. But does he have the fuel to go to the end? Oh, he's not short shifting. He redlined that gear. I mean, he could splash and dash. It's still valid, but back end really all over the place on that car, isn't it, on power? But he's definitely not short shifting or doing any fuel save there, not unless he's using the fuel maps, which is never the best way to do it. Well, I wouldn't say never, but nearly every car in the game you just want to short shift, particularly cars which don't have a turbo, which these don't. Normally aspirated cars benefit more, I think, from short shifting and revving them out than certainly doing fuel maps. Alright, yeah, Kayla comes round. How's his lap been? Can't get that fastest lap back, can he? He's still like a second off. He's obviously going to win the championship from here though, so why not have a go at fastest lap? Yes, there's no way Johnny's going to make an extra lap after this one on that fuel. So he is going to stop again, which is a shame, because if he'd have filled that tank right up, he only put it to about 3/4. If he'd have filled that right up, he could have gone to the end. Certainly with a bit of fuel saving he could have done. Bit of lift and coast, bit of short shift at the right moments. So Dodger will be steaming round after him on those softs. And Scary as well, so Johnny may well, let's see, 4 seconds, spent 9 seconds. He could end up going from second to fourth here, and even if he's on the soft tyres, Scaries and Dodgers aren't that much worn, so he won't be able to get it back, I don't think. Let's see if how long he takes in the pits and what he does. I wonder if he'll be on Discord saying, "Oh, I screwed that up. I meant to put full tank in and just panicked on the button." So no pit lane penalties from that. Dodger goes through. Scary Biker is going to go through. And Johnny's still having his tyres changed. He must be out on softs. He is. But unfortunately, that's 7 seconds. 8 seconds. Ricky and Chris. Well, Teflon's a bit further back. These two keep seeming to be finding each other on the track today. So quite a bit of field spread towards the back. Don't use all of that curb. Hell of a risk taking all of that curb. So he's going to get 2 more laps. And I think Dodger is also going to get 2 more laps. Yeah, see, Johnny's lost that time. Would he have managed 2 more laps if he'd have filled that tank? I'm sure he would have done. Sure he would have done. And of all tracks to have track position, Brands Hatch in this game is the one. So I reckon he's thrown away as 2nd place there. So these two are going to keep fighting. 19 degrees now, it's getting colder. Both on softs, yeah, so just thinking track gets colder, less reason to be on medium tyres, so they're getting blue flags because Gear Kale is coming up to them. So that could mix their little battle up. Depends if they have to move out of the way. It's still a few seconds back. And depends if they even notice the blue flags. Ricky will only see the flag and that's it. He won't have a clue how close Gear Kayla is. But all he's going to see is Chris. Oh, sliding it on the exit. Let's see, Dodger. Let's go back to Gear Kayla. So I think, is Chris going to move out of the way? They're still battling. Oh, he's managed to take him. So neither of them will need to move out of the way, I don't think. Oh, looks like Grandad's finished. And they're going to cross the line in that order, I think. So 5th and 6th will be set. Gear Kayla wins the race and the championship. Dodger will come round in 2nd. He's got 4.5 seconds over Scary Biker. Comfortable 2nd in the end, but I think that should have been 3rd. And I think this should have been 4th. And this should have been 2nd. But that's the order. So, well done that man. who wins the championship. And there's the results, and the fastest. Oh, he did get fastest lap in the end. Oh, by quite a distance. I didn't see him do that. Oh, what lap was that on? Anyway, so win, fastest lap, and championship for Gear Kayla. Dodge's second, Scary third. Johnny fourth, should have been second. Chris and Ricky battling away, fifth and sixth. Teflon's seventh. Nana, so Grandad eighth. Feeling tired apparently. Me too. Right, anyway, so same time next week I think for a new season, because they tend to go straight on it. No idea in the cars, it'll still be the same old sprint endurance format, I believe. So we'll see what that is next week then, probably.